no mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Very well then.
Greetings, I'm a no mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Alright then.
Greetings, I'm a no mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Goodbye now.
Greetings, I'm a no mage trainer, and you're a mage.
You have a great day now.
How are you? What's your back? What's on your mind? Off with you. Be good.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Falls? I think not.
Damn.
Live and top. Doing the cat special, we're killing mobs.
Your stream's really laggy.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stream tonight then. Pain.
Yeah.
I have dog water internet. I live like out in the middle of nowhere, so I get like 18 megabit per second.
Oh yeah. So good.
Yeah, good luck. I'm not giving Elon Musk a penny out of my wallet. Not for that dog water internet service.
Welcome back, chat.
Is dry times even worth doing?
That the one where you get the hops and all that crap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What are you missing?
I haven't done any of it yet.
Oh yeah, just
I usually do it, but I mean, is it like in terms of the reward, like the experience? Is it better? It'd probably just be better to just kill mobs.
Well, the good part is that while the hardest part is going to be the hops, right? It's the most annoying part. If that's what I remember, right? It's hops and
What do you need? 5 hops? I mean, it's not that hard.
yeah. I mean, like I just always went over and killed the watchers while I was just trying to get those. And then
50 copper for 5 hops.
yeah, there you go. So
I mean, if you hold on to the hops you get from the Harvest Watcher quest, then you have them.
sure. It's just one of those things.
Same
Like
with-
I don't
hold
want to
on
go
to
out of my
the-
way.
100%. Just also hold the oil from them for the pirate lighthouse.
If you guys
It's a 3
have,
for.
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Gary.
Horde can do those quests too. I'm sorry.
I don't. Do we have that? We do have those. That's cool. If you guys haven't used it, WoW Tavern has like a free version. You can like load up your own character based on their race and everything, and it'll take you through. It's actually like super efficient too. and it tells you like when to do each step, and it shows you the map and what path to take. That's what I used on Classic Era for my warrior, and it was sick.
Yeah, is that what Magic Root uses?
No, he didn't use anything. He has Zygor and Rested XP, so.
Oh, right.
So. Me and him both gotta just free ball it. I haven't used it for Horde. Because you don't leave the Barrens unless like you really screw up. Or you want to change the scenery.
Well, especially if Alliance is trying to get you to quit.
Can I help you?
Yeah. We're
Well,
we're pretty much prepping to
around.
do
Well
when
met.
Phase 2 releases live in SM.
have a good one.
Congratulations, adventurer. I am pleased to award you with an Argent
So,
Dog.
Why'd you send me a
SM
map
The
screenshot?
tokens serve
What?
two purposes. One, they can be used to further your
sent
standing
me a
within
rat
the Argent
screenshot.
Dawn.
Was
To
that
do
why?
so,
Oh,
they
that's
avail you
I
options and
accidentally
rewards
sent that
that
to you. I thought I
resort
sent it
our
to
honored and revered allies. Two, they can be given
Cat.
to our quartermasters.
And
along with
it's
as
that's
payment for some
one of
of
the
the Dawn's
servers
more
right now.
prized items.
Oh.
Whatever
So
it
for
is,
context,
It's like,
know
what?
that you are earning your commission. Well done.
Sorry, Guard. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, so we're thinking Nomergon's going to be the 40 raid and then SM the 50 raid? Is that right?
yeah, Nomer's been confirmed to be the 40 raid.
So SM will be the 50 because they did tease it.
Is there gonna be a new 60?
Yeah, Karazhan Crypts. Did you ever go in there, Jabber? Like with the...
Yeah, back in the day, glitched in there.
Yeah. The room with all the bodies hanging upside down in the water.
Underneath the tower, there's like a smiley face, right?
Yeah, with 3 guys hanging from the ceiling.
Anyway, so do you think, what I was going to ask was that since SM is open right now, are we thinking it will be open next phase?
I think it's super important, and I think it will be open next phase.
Even if it becomes the 50 raid?
They might just redo it as the 50 raid and put new mobs in, because there's like something about something
Like an after stories?
yeah, like kind of like a improvement on the Scarlet Crusades like build up. But I don't know. Maybe they do just keep it locked out. I mean, Nomer's locked out right now, so.
Yeah.
But that was what we were like banking on, is potentially that might be what they're trying to keep. They might not want us to be just living in SM.
You might get to live in RFC or RFD rather. LOL.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. It would be unfortunate for them to turn that into the 50 raid, because like we're already kind of getting like pinched into where we can and can't go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where stuff is gonna be, and we already have to like Horde already has to go to Nomer next, right?
Dude, what if they pimp out Blackrock Depths?
Yeah, you say has to, but you already have the portal. I mean, from Rudy Bay, right?
Yeah. We just don't know.
Not really a big deal.
No, yeah, we just don't know what it's gonna be like trying to get into the dungeon unless they give us our own safe zone inside Nomer. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
They should fucking pimp out BRD, add even more
Bro,
shit.
that'd be sick. Make Ubers just one big mega raid at 50. Ugh.
No.
Turn Dire Maul into a one raid and just freaking ice off the tribute runs. Oh, please.
I don't like Dire Maul. I never really liked it. I don't know what. It just
I want
feels
an
dumb.
ogre raid.
They could make Alderman a raid.
True. Voldemort would be a good raid.
I mean, they gotta do BRD, right? I mean, they could do a whole Strathhome or something too.
Oh, dude. A tall car, sunken temple as a raid, bro. Oh my god. Imagine a zooted out Iranicus or whatever his name is.
Which is
I like
cheaper,
how-
you get Do you guys think hand-stitched leather belts or brown linen pants?
Brown linen pants.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Do you think those are both the equivalent, like the upper level one?
So, like, good XP one? I didn't tell you which one's
Yeah.
which.
Yeah, tell me which one's the good XP one if you got it.
Yeah, it takes me just 1 second. Let's find this. As
I'm usually the one looking up stuff for other people.
Oh, you're good. And you said the first one was what?
So it's
Linen pants?
hand-stitched leather belts and
They're
brown
the same.
linen pants.
They're 450 max.
So does that mean it's only for friendly?
I mean, I think you still
No, you don't
maybe?
get rep if you turn in the level 10.
Oh no, yeah, that's cringe then. Yeah, it's once you hit friendly, you have to do the bottom ones.
Okay.
So yeah, that's butt cheeks.
It is butt cheeks. Because I'm
Need to
already
fix that.
friendly.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to like loot them at all unless you just had them laying around. Did you guys hear about the exploit to get multiple boxes in your mailbox at once?
Mm-mm.
You can throw them away, go on the WoW page, go to item restoration, and then return them, and then you just get like 20 of them in your mailbox and sit down and do them.
You know, the thought actually did occur to me because they were green.
Yeah, but I don't know what Blizzard's action or response to that will be.
Say, it's not in the spirit of the game.
Yeah. But I also just hate the fact that they didn't make them as pick up as many as you want, because it's just a stupid time gate running back and forth, and I hate time gates.
100%.
Fun detected. Be-do.
Or you're being efficient. Detected will make it.
I mean, come on. It's not like we're throwing Serenite bombs at a nice little platform in Wrath.
What are you referencing?
Do what? Oh, Midwinter and Method back in the day using Serenite bombs to break the platform to phase skip on Arthas. They got banned for so long on that. Maybe it was Paragon. My bad, not Midwinter.
I mean, was it within the mechanics of the game?
No, they used a hidden siege mechanic. So, like that's when they added siege vehicles because of Wintergrasp and everything. And they used the same coding they used for Wintergrasp walls on the floor in Arthas's, but you weren't supposed to be able to actually damage it. The people were using Serenite grenades and breaking it early to trigger the phase to happen. And Arthas would stop attacking and just stand there, and you could just lay into him until the next phase change happened.
Yeah, that's not a mechanic.
It worked on PTR in normal, and they ran with it.
Crazy what people figure out, honestly.
I think it was PTR. But I think they also were in closed testing, because that's when, like, Blizzard used to do closed testing instead of private test realms, and I think that's where they figured it out. Yeah. So what happens when you get a bunch of crackheads in a room together and they want to figure it out? They're going to figure something out. Oh. Garrett, do you blacksmith on any of your characters? You're paladin, right? Have you been selling copper swords?
No, is that a
It is a 28 silver. I think it's the one for the turn-ins. It is a 28 silver on our server. It's a 28 silver per craft profit.
Oh,
and keys and silver skeleton keys. Han has been making a fortune.
Yeah, I need.
Hey.
Oh, silver skeleton keys. Yeah, I need to get in on that.
Yeah, silver skeleton keys for that, and then early you do copper swords, and you will make because they need 6, right?
Yeah.
So like you just sell those 2 bad boys, and you will make some. I think Hans made like 70 gold.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a nice tip. I got to work on that tonight.
So, and then can't remember what else it is. If you're leather working, you make Hillman shoulders, and you make I think it's a 50 silver or like a 25 to 30 silver per craft.
That's
Profit.
Jabber territory right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're cranking those out.
How much gold are you up to, Jabber?
I've been spending gold. I haven't done any leather farms recently. So I'm sub 10 gold now.
Sad.
Yeah, I'm hurting too, dude. Don't worry, I'm at like 9. I've been buying stuff for people, so I'm big broke.
Been buying all my potions.
I gotta go back to actually fucking ratchet. God dang it. Oh, and rough bronze boots if you have extra bronze laying around.
I haven't had extra bronze yet, but perhaps soon. I'm leveling blacksmithing and engineering, so.
Oh, big brain though. Super good later.
It would actually be, I guess, if I was trying to be this phase, it would be as a leather worker for those gloves. But
You actually can't get both, I don't think. I think you can only
yeah, you
get one
can't.
crystal.
No, I mean it'd be like engineering leather worker.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
trying to be like.
Super
But yeah, you're right.
optimal.
You can only get one crystal, so. But I tank sometimes, so that chest's still good. Really, and it's really good anyway.
Hey, dude, all I'm saying is no one's gonna know if you just do it, throw a random taunt.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to start that quest to get the shard because I'm gonna have to get it on my.
Let's see. Spartacus was telling me about it. I keep forgetting the first part. Like he told me the whole chain like 3 times. Oh, you got to buy the potion off the auction house, or have an alchemist make it. That's
The concoction thing that's like 2 gold.
Yeah. I mean, it's more than that on our server, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a gold 50 to 2 gold for us right now.
Oh damn, yeah. We're like 3 or 4.
Hello, Grimboo's Thunder Brew.
Did you read his thing? His thing is a rhyme. It's funny.
You know I don't read.
We must move with haste to make our ale taste more like.
Paste.
I forget how it goes. In order for our ale to lager, I used to know.
I used to know the Smiling Jim rhyme.
Yeah. That quest made me sad. They didn't finish it until. Did they finish it in TBC? Or was that one? I don't think it was fully resolved in
Cataclysm?
Yeah, I don't think it was fully resolved in Keta. They added a lot of quests though to Dustwallow in TBC that kind of moved the story along.
I can't wait to get the quests later that move along the Emerald Dream stuff that we just kind of missed out on in this.
Yeah, like when you turn in the chained essence of Aranicus.
Yeah, and it just stops. You're like, okay,
It's just
well, that was
over.
cool.
He's like, give it to me, and we can continue on with this story. Oh, just kidding. That's it. It's over.
Psych, mother. Back to the lobby. I have to go to Costco today. Oh no, that's a 3-hour trip total. What the
3
You
hours.
just have to like plan your grocery out for like the whole week.
I mean, no, like we go to Costco to get like just our meat because like the only grocery stores we really have here is like Walmart, one other place, and we just go to Costco like once a month and buy our meat.
Costco has good meat.
And the only one close is like a 35-minute drive. So by the time we do that and then check out, let the car come back, we get gas at Costco because it's like 50 cents cheaper.
What's your favorite Kirkland brand item?
The alkaline
Bro.
water. I mean, it's what I have the most.
Dang,
What's
bro.
yours?
So have you ever heard of Tate's cookies?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
those cookies are.
There's a like Kirkland off-brand of the Tate's cookies that are like as good that I really like, and then it comes in a giant ass bag.
Those are the super thin ones, right? Nice.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
look
Those
at
are the
them.
ones that Pokemon sells.
The Mina cookies.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a broke boy, just say so cookies.
Bro, boy, just say so.
What is that?
Oh, Pokemon was selling some cookies. She's a streamer. She was selling some cookies that were supposed to be like really high quality, yada yada, and they're like exactly the same as cookies they sell at Costco, except she added mushroom powder.
Is she like hot or something? Why do people like her?
She's mid.
Is she mid? She's
Well,
extra low with her makeup off, but yeah. But dude, I think the orange chicken's probably one of the best things. Oh, it's not Costco brand, but the orange chicken is pretty
I have had the
goddamn
orange
good.
chicken.
It hits different.
Is it like frozen?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, it's like
I gotta check that out. I love
Do you guys prefer the pizza or the hot dogs?
pizza guy. Pizza.
chicken bait. I can't. Like I
I was
always
gonna
get
say
chicken bait.
secret
But
third
pizza's
option.
pretty good.
I like the hot dog, but you know I liked it better when they used to have Polish sausages.
I get sick if I eat pork, so I can't really do that one, Chief.
They're all
Unless it's like
beef.
bacon.
You eat pork?
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah.
How do you get sick if you eat pork? Do you have?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I like I have Crohn's, so also like I just puke when I eat stuff.
My dad has that alpha gal disease. That's tick-borne, so he can't eat any red meat or any meat from a mammal. He can't eat. Yes.
Can he eat shrimp?
Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, from a mammal. He can't eat. He can eat chicken, but he
So
can't
he can
eat.
eat shellfish?
He can eat fish and chicken.
No, but can he eat shellfish?
Yeah, you can eat no pork. From a mammal. You can't eat mammalian meat.
Well, I know that like very salty meats, you know, like deli meats or bacon, aggravate gout, and also you're not supposed to eat shrimp or shellfish.
It's like an autoimmune thing. So you get this tick disease, and like I forget what the mechanism is, but it's like there's stuff in your blood that like or in mammalian blood that like is associated with this tick bite infection. So like your immune system will target any of that stuff when you eat meat from a mammal, and you just have like a really bad reaction.
For mine, if my body can't handle it, one of the enzymes that's in like a high volume of pork, and so I just stay away from it completely.
I love pork.
But
I'm not trying to make light of it or anything. But did you bond with Paella over this?
No.
He can't eat pork?
Yeah, he has Crohn's too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh shit. Did I reveal something? Oh god, you didn't know that either? Fuck. Yeah, I guess I have to lose my medical license.
Nah, yeah, no. Had a lot of issues.
He hasn't been.
Yeah, he showed up for like half a day.
He's playing Pokemon, man. It's no,
And
he's
Pokemon.
no,
Two of
he's
them.
got Pokemon. That one's higher up on that chart.
Gotta catch them all.
Catch him, gotta catch him all.
No, dude, like how he talks, you would think he'd be the one that like, I don't know. And yeah. Ooh, is this a bot? Nope, his pet's name's Superboy. You're safe.
Superboy. It sounds
That
almost
actually
like a
sounds
name.
more. You know what? That's that. You're right. Nope,
It
he's
actually
skinning.
still kind of sussy.
That is sus, dude. They're getting too smart.
Superboy.
Get out of here. I'd rather report and it be real and be wrong than ignore it. It's right. Oh, it's 100% a bot.
Message him and see why he named it.
No, dude, you can tell. No hunter plays like this. I've watched Sleep Deprived Magic Woot, and he still plays better than this. Yeah, dude, that's a bot running a half if I've seen one, and his pet runs to the exact same spot. Uh-huh. Sus, bro. Lucky I'm not playing Rogue. I'd bring stuff over to you and vanish and kill it.
Oh, he's not on right now. I should probably take this opportunity to kick Nanchang ENC. That's what
Oh, they're the foundation of our guild.
I did kick 4 rogues that were just in stockades with suspicious names the other day.
Just gibberish, like
Yeah, just like a lot of vowels.
3 character names.
We're up to a healthy 157 members.
God dang, what the?
At least 150 of those were invited by Jabber.
What can I say? I have a gift.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we're hoping to pass Shrimp Gang, which is at max capacity of 999.
Shrimp gang, bro.
I'm just kidding. We're not trying to pass Shrimp. That's our.
Holy.
That's the invite guild. Yeah, that's the invite guild on this server. I'm sure you guys
Yeah.
have invite guilds.
We have Living Flame, which is the
We have a guild called Lone Wolf too, which I think is also.
Oh god, I love the originality, bro.
Could get some more people in here right now.
Whatever you fill up for, man. Just not the very suspiciously named ones. Keekers, that sounds alright. They have to pass a horse-related test.
A horse-related test.
That's how I got someone today. I just talk to random people. Like, I'll just, if I see someone just out in the world, I'll just talk. I'll like say, like, slash say, just random stuff to them. Usually I'll just ask them nonsense questions. And if they're cool, they'll engage. And if not, then they'll ignore me.
But don't we all have secret social credit scores on social media?
Dude. I used to take and type out "suck my diarrhea" in Mandarin and post it.
Did they respond?
Sometimes I just got like a bunch of exclamation marks. For the most part, no though. We used to mess with people on because for some reason on Rainbow Six Siege, you used to get a lot of Chinese players late at night because you know, Ubisoft can't afford a bunch of servers, and yeah, that was always a good time.
Blizzard, more like shizzard.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm 2 bars away from 18. Let's go do Dead Mines.
Yeah. I'm actually up past my bedtime. I'm gonna go see.
I'm up way past my bedtime. I'm going nuts here. I'm doing real bad.
Yeah, I'm about to. I hit 21. I was out, or 20. I was supposed to go to bed.
I'm
Just me.
Jabber Central. I'm mountain. Yeah, the server actually matches up with my actual time.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks,
Eastern.
Utah.
I'm legitimate.
I'm not in
Utah?
Utah, but the server's in Utah.
Yeah.
But they have. I'm not Mormon. The server's Mormon.
Ugh.
Our server actually observes strict Sharia law.
Oh god.
I was actually just
of
going to make a
course.
similar joke with Sam about Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Great minds think of the same easy joke.
When in doubt, stroke it out.
You can't be racist toward a religion.
It's not racist towards a religion. It's prejudice.
It could be ethnically insensitive, I suppose.
But we're Americans. That doesn't exist.
I've been to actual Islamic services, so does that count? I don't know.
Yeah, you got the card.
Right?
I've been to the Middle East.
Take the card.
The Middle East sucks dick. I've been there, and it sucks.
Okay, but Riptic, think about this logically. If you hated black people, say, with all of every
I hate
fiber
the
of your
Middle
being,
East.
and
I would nuke
you
all the Middle
actually
East
had
countries.
a black friend, then wouldn't you not be that racist? So do you think? So then, are you of the thinking that most people make an exception that most people are good, and that racists make an exception that most people are bad, or vice versa?
Yeah, you know, all black people are good except for those bad apples that I don't like.
Or is the truth actually that most people are people, some are bad, some are good, and we should probably move on from the stupid race stuff?
Except for the number. Just move the
That
numbers.
I don't know if we'll ever move on from race stuff. People like to always comment on how other people look in comparison to them. So it's just easy with skin color. It's unfortunate. Yeah, but they've been racist for like hundreds of years.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean it's not that bad in England? Black? Oh, you mean the black
Yeah,
people
well,
specifically?
I don't think the black people were slaves in Europe for like
They
quite
were.
some time.
I mean, they were, but
For some time though. Like way before us.
not way.
So they just
banned
deported them all
slavery
too.
in England, what, around 1750? It's not that long ago.
Yeah, and they
Well,
just deported them.
considering we were like 1960.
We were. You mean 1860?
Well, kind of, because
No, like
kind of.
Riptych,
We were
we were
still
one of
pretty
only.
bad.
We were literally one of only 3 countries that sailed the oceans, stopping and arresting slave ships in the 1800s.
So that we could take them.
No, we freed them.
I don't know, man.
Legitimately.
America is still pretty racist, and it was pretty racist, like, for quite some time. I mean, especially, like, in the South.
Well,
South is
I don't live
bad.
in the South. You live in the South.
Dude,
so that's
I
Go-
do, dude. The South is still pretty fucking terrible.
All I can tell you is that however many 185 countries there are in the world, only 3 ever sailed the seas arresting slavers.
Dude, I guarantee you this is one of the least racist countries. Go to India or go to the Middle East and see how.
Go to any country with its predominantly one kind of people, and they're super racist.
Yeah, well, Japan hates black people, and black people hate Chinese, and just
Whoa,
all
I
races.
don't hate
All
Chinese.
races hate each
Do
other.
not group me in with haters.
I hate the Middle East.
A foreigner is not a race. You can be a white foreigner, and I can hate
That's-
you the same.
I'm pretty sure mostly the Japanese, like, it's the older generations of Japanese people that hate foreigners. The younger people don't really give a crap.
Well, I think you could at least say that since they're not an integrated society when it comes to like a melting pot type thing, they are not as acutely aware of their insensitivities towards other groups. Even the younger people.
Yeah. Well, Korea is actually probably the worst. There's actually clubs and stuff in Korea that if you're not Korean, you can't even enter and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's literally restaurants in Vietnam that have like a list of races that aren't allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Or like what country, certain countries.
Races and animals that cannot enter.
Yeah, there's red flags all over the world. No one owns the first place for no one country owns first place for racism. Mainly because of Atlanta, but it's also there were 3 scheduled clan meetings last week in a county beside me, so I can't really speak much on that. That's not a joke. I swear on my WoW account and everything I own. Yeah, there are 3. Have cookouts, talk about killing politicians, stuff like that. Like, I'm not even joking.
good food?
I'm not joking. I've never been to one. Oh, my whole degree goes against it, so it is what it is. What would happen? You would get shot.
Well, how come, if
that's not
true,
a meme.
If that's true, though, how come we don't hear about people getting
Because
shot? Like
because people just don't go.
So
I'm
you're
not
just
even
saying
joking.
that situation never happens.
In that situation, I mean, people don't normally just walk into that situation, right? That's like you drew the straw and you
but they
drew the
never,
worst
like,
straw.
They never like rent out like a hotel meeting room or something.
No, they
Somebody
have the right to refuse for that. It's mostly on somebody's private property.
Well,
Yeah, it's
you're
like
already
somebody's
allowed
ranch
to shoot
on the side of
someone
the mountain.
probably in the South on someone's private property as it is.
Yeah, it's like this. People know here when not to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If you were, I mean, it happened a while back. There was a big case. This African American guy was going through a construction zone, and these 3 guys followed him and shot him, and then tried to say that he was trying
but
to.
that wasn't a Klan meeting, wasn't he?
No.
Didn't they think he was stealing copper or something?
Yeah, with whatever excuse that they tried to use. I mean, it's just like so around here, it's not really common because we don't have a lot of. The most that we have that live around this area is Hispanic. It's not African American or any other. Like, you go towards Atlanta, you get a lot of Asian and African American. You don't really get it up here. And it's on like private property. It's not normally out in the open. But I mean, I've seen and heard of people I've went to school with have gotten just beat up for being black. Like people that I went to college with. For being in a wrong part of a town. It's a thing here. We're in a very rural area. You do not be in the wrong place.
I've been to lots of rural areas in my life, but I've never lived in the South. Rural people.
Yeah, South it's bad, dude. I'm not. Yeah, no, the South. It's a different. It's generation. It's a general. God, I can't talk tonight. Generalized. Yeah, it's like. So it's not. It's taught. It's not like a normal thing here. It's something that it's just handed down, and people don't break it. So. I mean, like, it's like a flipped coin thing.
I don't know about that, man.
People, it's like a...
Yeah, the legacy of wanting to fucking keep slaves and be a fucking...
Yeah, it's not... It's not the perspective of that. It's a mixed thing down here. It's they see it as a lot of people here see it as they fought protecting their rights to land and their own choices versus being told what to do. It's really
still, it's about fighting to own people because they didn't lose any of their land. They just lost the ability to have slaves on their land.
They lost.
That's true. They did lose land.
They did lose land, and they lost agrarian. Like, I mean, it was a.
They broke up those huge plantations and stuff.
Yeah, there were drawbacks, like economic drawbacks to it. That's why we had to have partial reconstruction because we had to reformat the agrarian culture of the South. It's like you had situations in place to where it was stable, but you rip people's it did rip people's entire livelihoods, no matter how the money came from. It was their own economics. It was an investment, and then they lost.
And obviously, the vast majority of Southerners didn't own slaves.
No, it was only like 12%. But it's just one of those things. Like it's you have to be here to see it. It is bad. Like it is still from being here. You hear slurs get thrown around left and right in town. Like it just. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not even gonna joke to you.
Do you live in that town in Arkansas that they always do the YouTube videos in?
What?
Oh, like where they call it the.
No, I live in Georgia.
He said he lives in Georgia.
I live in North Georgia, so...
Yeah, well, there's this, like, racist town in Arkansas where they're always trying... Like, black people are always going, like, YouTubers. They're always going and trying to get everybody to do stuff.
Oh, the one with the most racist man in America? The one with that one?
And then, well, they never could get an interview with that guy. He's, like, the head of the clan or something. But then, the guys they do get, they're just kind of more funny than anything. They're just, like, old guys.
I saw this whole story about this black guy who kind of made friends with that guy.
Yeah, I watched those videos.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always. If you get too many people together, is what can trigger the whole. It's like a mob mentality. Yeah, it's more mob mentality than like you get aggressive, like passive aggressive comments when it's singular, like in town and stuff, right? But it's when you have one person that can incite, like like somebody with authority that can establish that mentality. It can trigger.
Well, yeah, but I mean, to be fair, anybody can piss off a group of people to the point where they start breaking the law.
No, exactly. I mean, the same thing is It's the same. Yeah, it's just human mentality. It's human nature.
Mob
Uh,
mentality.
Yeah, I mean, like, think of the way that we've always looked at it in history is think about Germany, right? The white coat syndrome. Like, you had somebody in a white. You ever seen the shock test?
Mm-hmm.
Where somebody with a lab coat tells you to come in and shock, and they're playing a recording of somebody screaming in pain on the other side, and you keep doing it because the guy in the lab coat tells you to.
Right. Yes, I've seen
It's that same thing. Yeah, it's like it or the psychology experiment with the prisoners. I mean, it really depends on where you're at.
Also, after World War I, though, the German people as a whole were kind of mad as hell, and they had misguided.
Yeah, I mean, the misplaced aggressions. Yeah, it was like, I mean, who else do you blame for, like, it was a funneled anger. Like, you were in debt, you didn't have much else to do, your money was worth nothing.
And you see a group that's still successful, for example.
Yeah, and you just, it's a scapegoat. But, I mean, here, it's not bad everywhere, I will say that. Like, my town that I live in, it's not horrible, but it's, like, any's bad, right? So, but you go one town over, it's not bad at all, it doesn't matter. But you go up 2 towns over to Lafayette, and there's clan meetings all the time. Like burning crosses and all. It depends on where you're at. Depends on how hard the generalization has happened there, you know what I'm saying? Now, is everybody horrible? No, everybody here pretty much has like a common southern hospitality style to it. There
really
are still
the cross burning thing.
I don't remember the exact reason on it.
Why the fuck did they burn crosses?
If you ever want to be super uncomfortable, just go watch Birth of a Nation, and that's where pretty much most of it started from.
I think I watched that like some years ago.
And literally brought the clan back.
Yeah, the mass revival. But I mean, it's not like terrible here, but it is like awkward because you'll see videos and like family photos of these places, and there's like 7-year-olds there and like 10-year-olds there, and like they're openly saying stuff. But it's like it's the all bark no bite. It's just the threat of like, if you get the rowdy ones, especially around bars in those more northern, in those bars, they act out more on their aggression than they do normally. It depends on how many are there. It's just always like a
kind of describing a
there's
coward.
There's a situational
group, or when you're drunk, or when it is.
Well, no, I mean,
there are people that do it solo.
To fight when you're drunk. Some people are just angry drunks.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just a thing that you have to watch out for around here. I mean, it's the same as like you go to a bar, you piss somebody off,
I'm
you're
a violent
plunge.
drunk.
I mean,
you are? Are you joking?
I'm a very violent drunk. I'm an alcoholic. I don't really drink anymore. Last time I drank was heavy was in 2012, and I woke up in the middle of my bed at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon with 3 holes in the walls and my sheets covered in the blood. And I was like, oh, this would be a good time to stop drinking. I was completely sober at that point. I think I'd lost enough blood. Yeah, drinking.
So you're saying you break out when you drink?
I break out? No, I mean, well, that was a tequila
You break
day.
out, teeth and windows and stuff.
Yeah, no, I headbutt.
It's an old joke about angry drinking.
I headbutt.
I can't drink because I break out when I drink. I break out with those teeth.
Yeah, holes in walls, and people. Headbutting of people is the worst part, because when I'm blackout, I don't.
You headbutted somebody?
I headbutted people a lot when I black out.
That's one of your go-tos.
Yeah, there's this Mexican guy in my fraternity, and I remember one day I didn't understand why he didn't like me anymore. And what I had done is, at a party, I'd gone up to him, and I had gone in for like a handshake, and instead of giving him a handshake, I just headbutted him right in the nose.
Well, know, I guess I did hear you were part big, weren't you?
It's Irish in me. What do you do afterward? I don't know. If you headbutt somebody, generally they don't do anything.
They just are like, what a
they're
drunk
like, this is a
asshole.
crazy motherfucker. I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything against this guy. Why did he just hit me with his head? No, I don't. Well, actually, no. Actually, no. I did headbutt one of my friends who broke my nose.
Well, you know, Fafo, am I right?
That was, that's a fair response
Yeah, fuck
to
around.
getting
My bad.
hairbutt. I wasn't even that mad when I woke up the next day, and I didn't understand why my nose hurt, and it felt
Well, that's why
weird.
you weren't mad, because you didn't even know.
Yeah. My nose was actually slightly crooked for a while. Like
Sorry, I'm not trying to like
years.
make light of it. I'm just kind
Oh no,
of going in on your college stories.
it's fine. I just don't. That's why I don't drink anymore. I just smoke retarded amounts of weed.
Remember that time you got a new bong and you broke it?
Oh my god, dude. That was the saddest day ever. So for anyone who's not aware, I had bought this like 250 really beautiful bong that like when you smoked it, it had like a glass thing on the inside. It would spin. It looked so cool. Literally before I hit it for the first time at my table, I fucking smack it with my hand and knock it off my desk.
I think you were on disc when it happened, weren't you?
I was on Discord. I
Yeah,
fucking screamed. You're like, I think you were in the channel too, and you're like, what
pretty sure I was.
happened?
Yeah,
What happened?
I thought you were being murdered or something.
No, it's just the last time I fucking bought a bong. Fucking Jesus Christ.
You guys hear about that story about that? I think it was an American girl saved a British boy's life, like from Discord, because they were playing games together, and all of a sudden, I don't know, he started I don't know, some sort of spasm or something, and she called the police in another country.
How the fuck do you... I mean, I guess he would have to convey some sort of information
I don't
to
know
her.
what she
I don't...
knew. She didn't know a lot, but she was able to get it figured out.
It is a little bit creepy, so what, that means that, like, I could, like, call the police and be like, yo, I'm on Discord with this guy named Guyard. We gotta find him.
Yeah,
We gotta
well,
go
I
to
mean,
his
it would
house
probably
and
be
save
easier.
him.
It would probably be easier if you knew a little bit more than that. Yeah.
Yeah. It just Discord. Dude, Discord kind of does scare me though. Is a information grabbing program, and we spend a lot of time talking on it, which I swear a lot of these have to be recorded.
I'm recording right now.
No, but that
Great.
totally makes sense. I think aren't they owned by like the similar company like Tencent?
Okay. So who's the majority owner of this company? I was always worried about that.
I always, for the last couple years, I've had the feeling that Discord has become more evil corporation, sucking the
They're all evil,
information.
right?
Most
Is there any?
corporations, I would say, are
All right,
evil.
which one's a good corporation?
A good corporation.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying if they all went away, our lives would be better. I'm just saying, like, which one is like a good corporation?
Trader Joe's.
Even their parent company?
Oh God, who are they owned by? Oh,
I
they're
don't know.
owned by
Everybody's owned by something.
I think they are owned by a bad company. I think you might be
Maybe
right.
that's the problem.
What are we gonna do for these?
It's like 5 companies own everything.
It's gotten real bad.
Yeah,
For Trader
and then
Joe's? Which one?
Costco.
Oh, Costco. Yeah,
Costco also brings their buyers really close into the table when they do stuff.
Okay, you're right. We'll call Costco one of the good ones.
I feel like there has to be more. Not off the
Aramco.
top of my head. What's Aramco?
Aramco, it's the that's Arab oil. The Arab American Oil Company, although they bought out America a long time ago.
Oh yeah, they're definitely good guys.
Yeah, they're the good corpo. Delta.
What, Delta,
I haven't
like
flown Delta
the
lately.
flying company, or
None of
the...
the airlines are good. You think so? What do
No.
they do that's good? Okay. And you did?
I fucking hate American. That's the worst one.
I don't know. Spirit's also pretty fucking bad,
I don't
and
even
Spirit's
consider
Frontier
that
is
an
pretty
airline. That's
bad
not. They're not
too.
even in the conversation.
Yeah, they don't count.
What about
Yeah.
Frontier? Frontier's also
Yeah,
just
Spirit,
about
Frontier,
bad.
they're bad.
Dude, Delta just sucks though to fly to deal with.
Isn't that
I
every
think
airline?
flying is just
no.
like the most miserable experience nowadays.
Like, so have you guys ever been to Hartsfield Jackson?
No.
No.
Biggest airport. This thing is the side. Okay, so the whole left
Oh yeah,
side
the
is for
one in
everyone
Georgia,
else.
right? They want in
Bro, yeah, there's a subway station underneath the airport. Okay? Delta owns the
Atlanta's
entire
airport?
other side. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
if
I
you ever
think-
look, bro, it's nuts. And like Delta, actually, Delta doesn't have bad like customer service. The employees are just always super pissed off.
But aren't airlines bad corporations just by definition because having an airline is a money-losing proposition no matter what?
I don't know, dude. As long as I'm not sitting in a car for 24 hours to get somewhere, I'm good.
I
Yeah,
don't
but I mean,
know. I
if they
don't
weren't
know.
subsidized by the
pretty bad.
government, none of them would exist, right?
True. Very true.
Just because you can't make money off them.
Yeah.
Just in the purest definition of what would be a good company, one that doesn't make money is probably not a good one. But I was talking about, morally. I was mostly talking about morally.
I used to like kind of enjoy flying when I was younger, but like
Yeah, as a child, it's a big deal
it
and
was
fun.
so much better. Well, they also gave you food and water, and
And they were like nice to you.
you
They're
had
like,
more
"Oh,
space.
isn't this fun?
Yeah,
You want to meet
and
the captain? You want to go up to the cockpit?"
mm-hmm.
I hate flying.
And yeah, now it's just
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, sure. What do they pay well? Good benefits? Like, why are they best? Yeah, I know what they are. I'm just saying, like, why are they number one on the list specifically? Yeah. Right. Okay. Do they own Ritz Carlton? Because I heard Ritz Carlton was really nice to work for. It's not important. You don't have to look it up.
It's Catmemes. He's gonna look it up. He has to know.
Oh, Marriott. Okay. Ah. The Elite credit card company. Accenture. I've seen them. They definitely advertise on sports arenas. I think because I've seen it. Nvidia. Yeah. Mhm. And we can assume that if these are good companies to work for, then they're good to their employees. According to, would you say Fortune? Right, hard to get a job.
God, the run to fucking SFK is miserable if you don't have any flight paths.
Yeah, but that's part of the classic experience, my friend.
I
As
know.
Alliance.
As Alliance, yeah.
As
Alliance
Horde, I
is
guess
bad.
it's the DM run.
EM is way worse than SFK.
Yeah, but clear. Alliance has to do it for 2 dungeons, Wailing Caverns and SFK.
That is true.
Horde does have the what's it called? Grom Goal.
Yeah, but if you're low, at that level, you're just gonna die constantly through STV.
No, we figured it out.
Did you find a good route?
We have evolved. You go through the water. I can get there in 7 minutes. What's bad is having to get down in the hole and go through the mine without the rats coming out of the holes.
Well, that's the same. That's the same with Wailing Caverns.
Wailing Caverns. Yeah, Wailing Caverns is tough on Alliance.
Are you guys? Is it almost even on Lone Wolf, or is it dominant?
I have no idea.
I've heard that it's a slight Alliance edge. But I don't have numbers.
We'll probably get numbers here soon. WoW Tavern always does a population thing after a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess it's pretty even though. We do have 2 dungeons you guys have to run to, but you guys have all the ruins.
Okay.
Oh, are you playing Horde?
Uh-huh. If everyone, like, quits over here, which you can never tell, I'll play Alliance. But I can level a character in, like, a day. I'm not worried about moving.
I mean, I figure you're faster at Magic Boot, and he almost had 2 25s before most of us had 1.
When me and Magic leveled the first time together, we were leveling together. The second time, I think I did it a couple hours quicker than him, but he also has a family and responsibility. And
yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
I can't play WoW as seriously as I used to. This fucking character I've just been slowly playing.
Well, that's why the 25 cap is nice, right?
Nice. It's very nice. 40 is going to be tougher, though. I hope I have a couple 25s by then.
Oh, I see.
It won't be that bad if they don't lock us out of SM. Be a joke, actually.
What, in the 40 bracket? I thought they were making it a raid.
I think they are. It's TBD, though, on if say it's going to be the 50 raid, we're guessing, maybe. Then might original SM be open, because it is right now, technically.
You know how pissed Warriors are going to be if they snatch Whirlwind, that Ravager out from everyone?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is original Black Fathom Depths up?
No.
So that may mean that there might not be Scarlet Monster.
And we also cannot currently enter Nomergon, which we know is the level 40 raid.
Yes.
The issue, though, what they need to do, if they're going to do it, they need to, if they're going to screw with anything, what I think they'll do, actually, this is exactly what they'll do. SM will be half a raid. It'll be Armory and Cathedral with some bosses sprinkled in. Or Library and Armory, because Armory, like, Ravager is so important, and Herod's shoulders and Chet helmet are so important to male characters. They might just take like 2 of them and mush them together to make the raid, and the other 2 will stay dungeons. Like the lower bracket might stay dungeons. And
Yeah, I could see that.
Armory and Cathedral will be the raid if they do it, and they'll add bosses in, and they'll leave us Graveyard and Library. Graveyard and Library being up means we can dungeon boost to 40.
I know, but doesn't Library have important lore minion? So it would make sense to have that lore minion in the raid.
Talking about Doan?
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like White Mane and Herod are bigger than Doan. Like, and that could be your attunement for the raid.
I mean,
yeah.
Cathedral 100% has to be part of the raid, and I would guess Armory.
Yeah, because like Herod would be a sick fight, dude. You'd have intermissions. You'd have ad phase with intermission. Like, Yeah, like just split it, maybe 3. Gelhest is a 3-phase fight, technically.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bonus raid boss.
Bro, give us us as maybe they'll do the little raids. Maybe they'll do 2 mini raids there, and we'll get that with. They could just give us that with Nomer.
So what's up, Geyer? Do you think you're gonna get a quest? Do you think they're gonna give you a quest this time for your paladin?
Request.
You gonna finish your weapon? What's that weapon called?
Ashbringer?
Ashbringer?
Well, I mean, ideally, yeah. I mean, people are requesting it, but we'll see. I mean, you can already get it out of Nax, but I guess that's corrupted. You know, the
Corrupted.
quest
to cleanse it. Yes.
Yes, they have to. They have to.
Yeah, and you know what? They had to use retail lore for that.
Yeah.
You guys haven't played retail, right?
Oh, didn't retail? What's it called? Where you
Legion gave them to everybody.
Didn't they retcon it?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
retcon some stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, we could just go underneath Light's Hope and purify it under there, but that's what we found out in Legion.
Do you remember the old like troll that says not troll like WoW troll, but like the old troll meme that you had to fish it up out of Stratholme?
Yeah. I swear to God, if they do that, I'll break something.
Oh, dude, I would fucking love it if they did a meme. That'd be hilarious.
They've already done a meme, although you had to play Wrath to get it. It's in the clam weave tunic.
Oh.
And from Unholy DKs using clams to clam weave.
Mm-hmm.
I remember clam weaving.
We're pretty sure clam weaving isn't a thing.
Yeah. But like, hear me out. We need a cool paladin. We do need a cool paladin Ashbringer thing though. The Horde should get to keep it corrupted, but do it a special way. And
yeah, they should have their own version of the quest.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like corrupt it with like Forsaken stuff, and the Alliance should get to purify it.
I like that.
But like use underneath Light's Hope Chapel in the Order of Dawn, the crystal that's supposed to protect Azeroth. From
I don't want it
Legion.
to be legendary though.
It needs to be legendary. Warriors and Rogues got Thunder Fury.
Why does it even matter?
Why does it matter? Because then they have to make more fucking legendaries because they've already got fucking Sulphurous, they've already got Thunder Fury. They don't have any fucking caster ones.
Yeah, they do.
They have Atiesh. What do you mean?
They have, alright, they have a
is the
single
coolest
staff. I don't think it's the dumbest one. It fucking has the coolest effect,
is Medivh's staff.
But it's the simplest, most boring looking.
It looks
legendary.
like it did in Warcraft 3. I mean, that's
it's like perfection. Yeah, it was the baller wizard staff, bro. Yeah. All that they need to let us do though is okay. So if they're gonna make something cool about Atiesh, they need to add an additional effect to it. Instead of teleporting us to Karazhan for the crypts, we need to instead of mounting, you should be able to turn into a raven.
Ooh.
That's it. That be the mount. Like that be your 100% mount. You turn into a raven, and you can't fly in the air, but you can hover the ground. Will it be a little awkward? Yes. Does it make Atiesh sick? Because of Raven, Khadgar, and Medivh were known for turning into ravens? Yes.
100.
Because it's supposed to be part of Atiesh. Yeah.
Yeah, in Stratholme, yeah.
I mean, they might make Stratholme a 10-man dungeon. That's what originally it was supposed to be.
It could be a raid because just combine the two sides pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it start out as a 10-man?
It did.
Originally in Alpha, right?
I think first phase too.
No, yeah.
It made it into the live game.
Yeah.
Uber's was 15. Originally.
They were supposed to, because the entrance to Nax is supposed to be where all the zombies come from.
Yeah.
That was originally supposed to be the entrance to Nax. Ramus, you were supposed to take your groups in there and get in there that way. There's supposed to be a lobby that you had to meet in, which means you had to do 2 raids to be able to do your 1 raid, which would have been wild.
Well, it would have been like
I like the idea of Dungeons and Dungeons. Like, MC would have been awesome if you had to do fucking BRD every time.
yeah.
It would have been sick though. It would be cool if now people had that amount of time. Like this ain't early 2000s no more. We ain't got time to go through do a raid, do another raid. Unless you can you'd have to oversimplify stuff, right? Like you couldn't do anything cool like Kelris or anything like that that's gonna take extra time. It'd take, I mean, you'd have like a 4-hour raid. People can't do that stuff that much anymore. But we also need Zulamon. I hope they just keep adding stuff to this. Or we just, what they need to do.
No, I'd
Exactly.
rather see the whatever the dwarf people, the rock dwarf people.
Oldham.
Yeah, I need to see Oldham.
So, what would be really cool, and this is the devs had talked about giving us a place to like immortalize these characters, right? That we're playing right now.
Yeah.
If they did Classic Plus, like an actual Classic Plus, this is just some like dry run. They need to let us move these characters over and then lock them out for 4 months. Or like 3 months.
I mean, that would be cool. I would be surprised if they did something.
Because that way we can do like Classic Plus, but we can't use our like veteran characters.
Mm-hmm. For 4 months.
But I also mean like to make sure that the economy is stabilized and stuff, we would have to have some kind of limitations. But they can't.
They said they could. We would just lose our new stuff.
Yeah, the reason why they can't, they can't really do it effectively without pissing people off. Because imagine your mage has all this healing gear and it just gets launched into Era and it's useless.
Yeah.
Or your shaman has tank gear and gets yeeted and it's useless.
I think that most likely it will be a forever discovery server. Like
yeah,
the
I think
season
if
will
they do anything,
end.
they'll transfer us. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll do a forever discovery server.
Or they could give us like, oh, by the way, congratulations, here's your expansion for Discovery.
Yeah.
No. Keep us out of that monster cesspool. Give us new stuff. Let me go to the Emerald Dream. Let me freaking go fight Naga Empire, other old gods.
In Ashara, the Ashara raid?
Do like an Ajara raid and all that stuff, except without the
Hyjal.
void crap. Do actual Hyjal. Go fight all the elemental lords in their planes. Like, bro, please. Yeah, and it's sick. It's probably the best raid they've ever made, and that's not even a joke. You got Matt Mercer voicing the main bot, the main villain. Oh god, it's so good.
Who's the main villain?
Fyrak. He is one of the. So they're like, it's Alex Straza and all the Aspects brothers and sisters that didn't get turned into Aspects by the Titan's power. It's all the primal dragons. And Fyrak is the flame one, but he gets possessed by Shadow Flame out of Neltharian's vault. And he gets corrupted by that Shadow Flame power, and they're trying, after Sylvanas burned the World Tree by the Jailer's order, Azeroth was like, the growth of Azeroth was dying, and the Sargeras' sword still lodged like into the jail essentially that's in the middle of Azeroth. So they're sprouting a new world tree to because Azeroth needs a world tree to recoup and heal properly.
Right.
But FireAxe trying to torch it in Shadow Flame to scorch all of Azeroth in one go. And so you're like taking seedlings of Amirjastil, which is this new world tree, and protecting it. And you can't part of the boss mechanic is you have to pick up the seed and hold it while DPSing, but you can't get hit by any Shadow Flame mechanic, or it corrupts the seed and kills it. Yeah, in Mythic it's instant. In Heroic, it'll just do a dick ton of damage and probably kill you. In Normal, it can happen and you still die, but you don't instantly die in Heroic or Normal, but you do in Heroic and Mythic. You can die. You just can't get hit while you're holding this. There's specified seed carriers, and you can't get him too close. You can't get him too close because he lays down patches of Shadow Flame. If it touches, there's roots, and if you burn the root, Amirjastil dies and you wipe. It's a bunch of stuff. It's got a lot of lore-driven stuff behind it. It's what's really cool about it. It's a very, very lore-driven raid. Because all the Night Elves died when she burnt down the tree, and you've rescued the souls from the maw that got trapped there, and you're using those souls, the Kaldorai's souls, to heal Amirjastil and fuel it. And it becomes, after you complete the raid, when 10.2.5 hits, the Night Elves get the new city of Belmora, or whatever it's called. It's supposed to be in Rebirth or something in Night Elf, in Chaldean? Whatever the language is. I can't remember the name of the language. And it's supposed to be in Rebirth, and it's a whole city for Night Elves now. And we, Alliance, get a teleporter to it.
Where is it supposed to be?
It's located in the Dragon Isles on the southern edge, because people were pissed off about it. Oh, well, that means now the Horde won, Kalimdor, yada yada. There's no war anymore, and so pretty much though, the only things that are as old as Night Elves are the dragons, almost. And so it's kind of like a homage to the Night Elves, and it's protected by the Green Dragonflight, so it's their zone, it's their home. No, that is their home.
They got a new city.
They were given their city back by the Titans, essentially.
The land of milk and honey, Cat.
Yeah, it's in the Emerald Dream. It is the closest. It is at the weakest. It is at the strongest point between the connection of the Emerald Dream and the Green Dragonflight and the real world. Exactly. That's why it's so sick that the Night Elves are there, because there's a giant portal to the Emerald Dream. So instead of now Druids having to go to sleep and not wake up for 50 years, they can traverse the portal. And so to add to the class fantasy side, since the new connection between the Emerald Dream and Druids are so strong, all Druids got whole new forms based on Emerald Dream stuff.
Oh, nice.
So you can turn into freaking owls. You can turn into these raptor cats, dream sabers. Moonkins have customizations now. Just all kinds of stuff. Owl bears, stuff like that. They did really good. It's probably the best content update we've gotten, because it was also chock full of good little lore that tied off some loose ends we were curious about. It's much better than
Shadowlands.
Scuffed Lands, yeah. Retcon Lands. Battle for Azeroth's pretty sick though. But now all the crap from the past few years that we thought Blizzard was trolling us and doing writing, they've apparently this whole storyboard's been written out for years.
Yeah, because Shadowlands seemed like a troll, right?
Yeah, and it was serious. It was actually serious at the end of it. You don't realize, people that didn't play it memed on it, but if you actually go through and read the stories for Shadowlands.
Yeah, but at first everyone thought it was a troll.
Oh, it was stupid. It was terrible. But the way they tied it in, The only thing that was stupid was that the jailer was doing all what he was doing to stop another threat. And that was the only way he knew how to do it.
More stupid stuff than that in the story. The whole Sylvanas power fantasy thing
Yeah, it's
for the
'cause
past like 10 expansions has gotten pretty old.
It was 2, and it was also because like that whole story for Shadowlands started in BFA in Legion, is when they actually started it. All of it was another trilogy that we didn't know was a trilogy, which is why now they're telling us, you know, hey, here's your next trilogy of X packs at once, because they don't want us to be confused again. Like, what the crap's happening to the game? Can we get some clarity?
BFA, Shadowlands, and what is the current one called?
So Legion. So no, Dragonflight's at standalone. It's a intermission.
Oh, it's standalone. Oh, okay.
So Legion, BFA, and Shadowlands are all together.
That's
so
a trilogy.
Yeah, are you aware of like what happens in Legion?
Yeah, for the most part.
So you remember when Vol'jin died?
Yes.
And he named Sylvanas War Chief. What happened is in Shadowlands, in this dungeon called the Other Side, Muzala, who is the old Loa god of death who like taught Bwonsamdi, was working for the jailer. And he appeared as the Loa of death that Vol'jin knew. He was just pretending to be Bwonsamdi and told Vol'jin to name Sylvanas. And what happened was Sylvanas had made a pact with the jailer to take revenge on Arthas' soul and gain power, and just to try to get her mortality back. But in turn, she, which is why she was able to beat the Lich King, because she had the greater version of the power that Arthas had, which is just a Mournstone, which was in the Helm of Domination. She technically, we don't know exactly yet, but what her end thing was, her and Anduin, because Anduin, so if you die in the Shadowlands, right, you die permanently. When you die in Azeroth, you go to the Shadowlands and you're put in a new home, and it's like a reincarnation, right? You get reincarnated. If you die there, you're done, right? Anduin got possessed, and they took Shalom Alorn, his dad's sword, Varian's sword, or what's it called? Is it called Shalom Alorn? 1 second.
Yeah.
Charlemagne. They took Charlemagne, and the jailer created a new Mournstone out of the Helm of Domination and Frostmourne, which had, Arthas' soul trapped in it, and Ner'zhul's soul trapped in it, all that crap. Slammed it into Charlemagne and created a new Mournblade with all that oppression and torment, and forced it onto Anduin, turning him into the new Lich King, essentially, a new Mournblade wielder. Yeah, because he has part of Arthas' soul etched into his, and he's got some severe PTSD. At the end of Shadowlands, when you go into Sepulchre to fight the jailer, you have to fight Anduin, and part of the intermission is Arthas' soul comes out and starts doing 25-man Lich King mechanics. Yeah, it's sick. And you have to he doesn't do defile, he does all the ghouls and infect. And so you have to pay attention to all of that. But what happens is essentially you break the Mournblade and weaken him enough to where he splits Charlemagne back into the two halves, and it separates it from the Runeblade because of the whole pact between the whole thing that happened between Ajara and Varian, where his soul got split into two, and so did the sword. But Anduin splits it up, and it breaks the Runeblade up. And then Anduin, before that, had killed an entire covenant. He had ended the permanent life of hundreds of thousands of people. The whole Kyrian covenant, he almost killed by himself. Yeah, and so he's scarred, and so that's what that whole thing's about. And so him, at the end of Shadowlands, him and Sylvanas, because Sylvanas realized she got tricked and played like a fiddle, go into the mall to rescue the souls of the Caldora and all the people that they killed. And the time that they've been there, it was like 2 years from then, or like it was like 6. It's 8 years from the end of Shadowlands to the War Within. But in there, it was the reason Anduin looks so much older is because it's the equivalent of 20 years in real time. Yeah, so he's scarred, like he's jacked up. He's been in a torture prison for a millennia. Yeah, like it's crazy, right? But yeah, he doesn't like. I don't know, man. I think what I think though is, so if you watch Platinum Wild's video, A Season to Discovery, right? They're shifting paladins into the ability to also partially be Death Knights in Classic Season of Discovery.
Yes. And
They have they have the belt rune that's Howling Blast.
Right.
Everyone thinks that's an ode to the fact that Anduin will be the first dual class, and that they're hinting at something because Anduin now has the light and the rune markings on his soul from Arthas.
Well, I suppose that would be cool if they were hinting at something.
It would be kind of cool if instead of doing just like a different specialization, that they made like heroic classes or.
That's what they've already done.
prestige
They've announced it.
classes.
They've announced it. That's what they're doing.
Prestige,
in War Within.
like how are they doing prestige?
So in in the War Within, they're doing hero class, like a hero tree. So Rangers will be able to go into Protector of the Grove, where they do like they care for the life side, or they go to Dark Ranger. So it shadow imbues all their abilities, dead pets, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Mages can do all kind of. They haven't like paladins will have. What are they? Yeah, Farseer, Totemic, or Totemic. Let me see. Let me find all these.
Crusader or something.
Yeah, there's like a whole list of them. Yeah, they're called hero talents. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like
Archmage.
rogues get Trickster. Oh, here it is. So Death Knights get like Rider of the Apocalypse, Sandlane, Deathbringer. Let's see. Mages get Sun Fury, Frostfire, and Spellslinger. Paladins are getting a Lightsmith, so you'll be able to craft. That's Prot probably. And you'll be able to like craft like weapons of light. Essentially, is what they were hinting at. Herald of the Sun, and then Templar.
Templar, yeah.
Yeah, and then rogues get Deathstalker, Trickster, and Fatebound. And then warriors get Colossus, Slayer, and Mountain Thane. And warlocks get Soul Harvester, Hellcaller, and Diabolist, whatever it is. Yeah. There's a bunch of cool stuff. Like I don't know what they're doing with it. I'm gonna buy it either. I already own it, so we'll see what it is. But they've salvaged themselves from a crappy story for the most part.
That's good to hear.
Also, the sword thing coming back after us asking questions about it, and Ian just saying what sword for 6 years now makes sense.
What sword?
Well, so if you guys didn't catch that from the center of from the War Within cinematic, Azeroth's a prison for something. We don't know what, but yeah, because like Azeroth's technically a troll. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I thought Azeroth was a Titan.
She is a Titan, but she takes on the body of a troll, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like her body is supposed to look like a troll.
I see. Well, trolls were like some of the first.
Yeah, first creations of Azeroth. So, and it's like supposed to be that. I mean, he made me in my image, you know, all that stuff. So. But it's gonna be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how. I love that they're doing dynamic mounts. It's like my favorite thing that they're doing.
I gotta go to bed now, but it sounds cool. I'm glad they salvaged the story somewhat. Or it sounds actually pretty promising.
You're. Yeah, I gotta go to bed too. I got 3 bars into 20. I gotta hit 25 tomorrow night.
Nice. Have a dope. Dope. I'll talk to you guys later.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
And me, I'm waking up early and playing games. This is my morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I work a daytime job though. I work in 3 hours. Yeah, I'm just doing my days opposite. Or the beginning of my day is my day where I do things, and then the end of my day is when I work. Kind of makes some hard work days sometimes. It's okay if it's consistent. I do better in the mornings. It's perfectly fine because I just eat dinner and then go to sleep. Easier to go to sleep right when you eat. Are you playing Season of Discovery yet? Yeah, what level are you in hardcore? It's pretty good. Yeah, but plague lands can be dangerous. Yeah, you committed to that. I tried to do it, but every time I did it, I always fucking would add so many handicaps that it just at some point, like, I just got tired of grinding. Like, can't leave Kalimdor, can't take flight paths, can only use loot that you found. And then my warrior's level 25, and I've been fishing for 3 hours, and I'm like, fuck, I'm bored. Yeah, well, I didn't play hardcore on the hardcore Blizzard. I played on Classic, but with the hardcore add-on. Before Blizzard came out with official hardcore. So the hardcore add-on is how you did those things. And I mean, you couldn't use the auction house, you couldn't use the mailbox. Like, they put every restriction on. No, it didn't let you res. It deleted the ability to res, so you just stay as a ghost forever. Yep. I lost a couple characters. I do pretty good in hardcore though, when I'm playing hardcore. Yep. I thought I logged out one day and walked away. Yeah, that's a bad one, but you can also die of dumb shit. I died because I spawned in while on a flight path. And I just fell. Yeah, I was flying and I logged out. and then I log back in and my character just fell to his death. Apparently it's a rare bug, but yes, it can happen. You can get a mob that fears you, and then you can run through the world and fall to your death. I've lost to Thrash before. Have you died to Thrash yet? Occasionally, a mob that you thought was pretty easy when you were playing normally has an ability called Thrash. And it does like 500% damage. It's an instant attack. Basically, it's like almost a one shot. Here, let me find some information real quick. Thrash spell, classic World of Warcraft. Oh, it gives 2 extra attacks. So it's like wind. Yeah, so but basically the same thing. So you're like ding ding ding, you just take a chunk of damage. And there's some character or some mobs that you just don't know have it, like level 12 Lunaclaw, the fucking druid guy that you fight in the Barrens. That guy can thrash. And I think there is a they're mostly elites or rares, but like Reef Crawler, Razormane Pathfinder, level 20 to 21 in the Barrens. He can thrash. It's just such a dangerous skill. No, it's just this little like this list you just have to I don't know. I guess some of them are, but like that's not all of them. It's Edwin Van Cleve in the Dead Mines can thrash. So like occasionally, right, you're doing Dead Mines and you're like, "Oh shit, the tank just took a ton of damage. He probably got thrashed." He just got chunked. Let's see here. Cauldron Lord Bilemoth in the Western Plaguelands, if you're doing the Cauldron quest. He can thrash. So, as a mage, he could literally have thrash up, and if he gets a melee hit on you, you just die. Yep. Thrash is a dangerous. There's also in classic, it's scary because there are characters that have like way or spells that are tuned to that you've never seen before. Like there's like 10-second stun characters or spells. So you're just fighting a mob and he'll stun you for 10 seconds with like a 20-second cooldown. 10 seconds is a long time. You sometimes just die. Mobs in this game that you just have to not fight on hardcore. Did you not like research the mobs to not fight in hardcore? are you Yeah. I would, especially at 54, unless you're literally just gonna grind those same mobs. Ooh. Healing on a low-level druid, man. It can be okay, it can also fucking just be fucking so hard. Rejuvenation costs 205 mana. I have 1300 mana. Gives me 6 rejuves I can cast. No, I have to super down rank and spam low levels of healing touch. But I'm not even trying to be a healer druid. I want to be a moonkin druid, but it's way easier to get a group as a healer. So I'm perfectly fine healing. I can do it without healing gear. It's just more miserable. This paladin is making things hard though. He is AoE pulling like nobody's business. It's fine. I miss WoW. Every time I stop playing WoW, I always think, man, I want to play WoW again. But I like solo WoW. I like solo WoW. And you just have to fight them. Well, no, I guess in hardcore, no, in hardcore I'm pretty brutal. I'm way dirtier in hardcore than I am in normal. I've watched so many people just die without providing them any help. Just have to make sure that after they die, you don't get the mob aggro. We have to make sure. Well, I guess probably part of the problem is too, is you're also playing when everyone's playing SOD. So you don't really have that many people right now. So I would say this is probably, oh god, why did this guy run line of sight of me? This is also why I hate being a healer. Fucking cook up a 2-second heal to have somebody run around a corner. You playing a Frosty Boy? You know what I like leveling for a mage? Fire. Especially at your level. Yeah, you just charge a pyroblast and a fireball. And maybe then a flame blast. And most mobs are dead. If you just have a place where you can single target mob after single target mob, that's the way I'd level. In original WoW, I leveled a fire mage. There's a Naga cave off of wherever the Dire Maul instance is, what that zone is. And you can single pull Nagas. I leveled like 10 levels there on my mage in original. Do you always have single pulls? take it back. I really like this paladin tank. He's doing big pulls. This dungeon is going so quick. Just wiped an SFK. I got fucking silenced by melee units and missed my heal by like 0.1 seconds. It does. All because I cast Thorns. Pulled a mob. Had to run to melee range to pull it off of me. The mobs in this one section silence if you're in melee range. It's just everything went wrong. And of course he had a big dick pole. So, yeah. It's my 4th death on this character. I'd already deleted a couple times now. Whereas you don't really run dungeons on hardcore. When you do, you're running it very slowly. Very slowly. I ran Wailing Caverns in Nomergon. But that's as high as a dungeon as I got. Nomergon is especially dangerous. No, but you can get enough space to Hearthstone usually. Yeah. So as long as you have Hearthstone. Yeah. Or if you're still on the above, you can jump onto the railing. Or if you're at the end game, you can jump up onto the what's it called? Jump up onto the side. And hopefully they have to path far enough and there's no ranged ones. The best part about being Night Elf is that you're a wisp when you die. What a stupid fucking perk that is. You do not. You do not. But you couldn't get any eternal people to join you in the hardcore grind. Ouch. That fucking sucks. Dual boxing does provide you some advantages. You just, yeah. Oh yeah, the priest extended the amount of time, plus is the whole second inventory, plus he can have 4 professions. So, super good. He could do... Was he in a cave? Yeah, that sucks. You gotta watch. You never know, unless you know. But you never know when that's gonna happen. It's never worth it to risk it. Like, you always gotta stay away from, like, guards. It's the stupidest way to die is like dying to, like, a death, a skull, dying to a skull that you could have easily avoided. Hinterlands. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, they're high level. There's a bunch of them. Dude, I've died to them many times in the past. Like never on hardcore. But I remember like my, inquisitive self. I was like, "Ooh, this is cool." Uh, I was like, "Oh, what is that? What does that mean?" Skull? I think that might have been the first skull I even saw on my first character. I was so confused at why these dragons just fucking one-shot me. And why there were dragons in the zone that was supposed to be for my level. Oh look at this cool little island over here. Wonder what's over here. No quest has sent me over here, but you know what? It looks cool. What is that mob? Oh, that looks so cool. I'm gonna try. Oh no way, I can't fight it. Oh no. All my spells resisted. Resisted. What? It's a skull. What's that? Dazed. Dead. Okay. Walk back. Respawn. Get too close to them. Die a second time. I went to another time I died when I was younger is I went to the dragon portal in Duskwood. And I was like, oh, this is a cool portal. I wonder what's up with this. And I swear, fucking like I'm like checking out the portal, just like, this is neat, blah blah blah. And then the dragon spawned. He had been dead. Dragon Slayer's helm? There's an item in SFK that I've never seen before. It must be for someone's quest. SFK has the best loot for casters. best loot for casters. And the one before it also dropped some shoulders. I got the chest piece already. But there's a lot of good cloth in here that I want. I want all of it. Are you gonna do anything with your character? Or are you gonna try to raid? Just done forever? Oh, there's a buff. Oh, that's cool. Do you get to keep it if you die? Can you die now, or you just now? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's next? Is there a next one? That's pretty cool. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to keep them up. I feel like... Yeah, that feeling as a healer. Where you've got all of your spells, and you're spamming it as hard as you can. And you're watching your mana go down, and you're watching their HP go down. But there's nothing you can do. Yeah, but I don't even think, no, it's not even level 20. It's level 30. You need 25 points in it, in restoration. And of course I did go restoration, because, you know, as Moonkin you go restoration until you get Moonkin. Because I want the swarm. Yeah, man, well, you don't really have as big of a problems with mana, because they make Wraith free. But this way I can max up on the dots. I actually have 3 dots, it's pretty awesome. I'm like the Affliction Warlock. I get Moonfire, Sunfire, and Insect Swarm. I can't tell, because I haven't played any of the other classes. Yeah, but the other ones do bigger dot damage, it's just a bunch of dots. I don't know, I kill mobs pretty easy with the dots on them. I barely have to cast Wrath, maybe 1 Wrath after dotting them up. I actually just respec'd into Insect Swarm because I was respect balance and it just wasn't great. Is there another fucking chest? Oh, there is a chest. 4. God damn. Today is an unlucky day, it looks like. Does your mage have good character luck? You got some good items on your mage? Wow, that's pretty fucking lucky. I don't know if you get much better than that for a mage. Oh, and so you sold that. So you've had 2 epics. That's pretty good. I bet someone does. I bet there's gold buyers. Yeah, that would be good. Before you drown. Accidentally run off a cliff. Always keep feathers on you so you can slow fall. Do you have blink bound to a key? You know that are you good at mage blinking? Well, with mages you can also negate fall damage with a well-timed blink. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one to rely on unless you're really good at it. There was a raid, I don't remember which one it is, where you have a drop off. Oh, I know what it was. I know when I practiced it. It was fucking what's the serpent shrine in BC? We have that elevator, right? Serpent shrine. Yeah, so I played a mage. I just jump off of that and fucking blink at the bottom over and over and over again. That was my practice. Of course, we wiped a lot more back in the day, so a lot of run back. If you're not playing a mage, you can also carry a stack of noggin foggers and just spam for RNGesus. So you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting slow fall. It's saved me once or twice before. Ooh, nice. Alright, now I've got the shoulders too. Fuck yeah. That might be all the items I need from here. Nice. My team immediately killed the person that the guy mind controls. Those are good. Those are good players. Oh, nice. Another one. We're having a great time. Uh-oh. Valley's been mind controlled. It's me and the paladin. God. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, me and the paladin are finally in this epic battle. It's us two versus him. The fucking the paladin gets killed. It's me versus him. I've got no mana. He's got 100 life left. I take him down to 54 life with a Sunfire, and then he mind controls me. I run up right next to him. He's green with 54 life. The mind control ends. I immediately cast another Moonfire, and he has reset and half of his life ticked up in like a millisecond. Yeah, yep, he fully reset us. And we... dude, we had that was the most disappointing wipe I have ever had in SFK, and it was so close. Dude, me and the paladin clutched it for so long. We took him like from like half life to 54 life. Over the course of like a minute and a half of just like battling and line of sighting him. But I wasn't doing any damage because I'm fucking out of mana the whole time. Just healing. And the paladin's not doing any damage because he's out of mana fucking right clicking and trying to stay alive. I had a much smoother first run of SFK than this one. No deaths in my first SFK run. There's no alliance quest in SFK, is there? be a cool addition to this game if killing the leader of a city gave you some sort of buff and them some sort of debuff. Like you kill the undead leader, which I think is Sylvanas in this one. You do whoever kills it, you do 10% more damage to undead, and they do 10% less damage to everybody else for like 24 hours. Is that what? Your priest was a human, right? You ever play a night elf? In WoW? The fucking jumping mechanism or mechanic that they have is hilarious. I've Yeah, I just got 7 in a row. Yeah, basically the most possible, basically. Like a 1 in a bajillion chance. That was actually just a recent video, I think. All that for a meteor shard. Oh, you poor people.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Safe travels. What are you looking for? See you around.
you